do we hear that?
Hey, what's up, everyone? We are live. Woo!
The only one.
So today, everyone, we are watching the worst of the worst documentaries on the M4 Sherman tank, and basically every time something stupid is said, we gotta take a shot. So to do so, I've bought. He's already on it, motherfucker. I bought this Leo Major maple gin. Y'all are already on it, you know. Oh, for fuck's sake! This is gonna be awesome.
I'm just trying.
Because you just implied that the Sherman wasn't a Ronson, and that was stupid. So
Yeah.
that was me taking a shot for that.
Shaking my head.
Oh boy,
That's gonna be a long stream.
it's gonna be a very long stream.
Long for me, short for you.
So yeah, just to prove it, it's been sealed. This is actual alcoholic beverage. I'm gonna just open that thing up if I can.
Can I say something before the stream?
Well, you can say something if you want.
Okay. Drink responsibly. Drink in a responsible. Okay, drink properly. Don't drink too much. Drink with the laws of your countries. Don't drink if you're a minor.
No. If you
Except
drink,
if
if you're
you're
a minor,
German,
if you drink while being a minor,
drink under
you're going to
supervision of
prison.
your parents.
So right now we've
Wait,
got.
what?
Yeah, go for it.
Well, no, I was gonna ask, what's the drinking age in Canada?
18.
18.
Okay.
Also, I just want to do the presentations. This is Big Gloo, which is mod on the Discord server. Link in the descriptions. Y'all can
Join the
go-
Discord for some anime memes.
No, don't, please. I beg you. And
I beg you.
we have got OneFortySeven, which made the absolute best breakdown of what a Werhaboo is on his channel, and I highly recommend. Highly recommend you go watch this video. Link in the channel is in the description. And yeah, both very good guys and deep alcoholics. I'm gonna just go ahead and open that. Do I have my knife? Where's my fucking knife?
Ah, dude, you need a knife to open a bottle.
No, it's not that. It's just because there's plastic over it, and I fucking.
Okay.
There. You go.
That guy wanna flex.
Yeah, I want to flex my $10 Canadian Tire knife. Oh god, this is gonna be fun. All right, let's just smell that thing.
What percentage is that?
I believe it's 30%. It's 23%. It's not.
Oh,
that-
weak.
Oh, it's-
33? You
He
wish.
said 23. What the?
I'm gonna just serve.
Guy, dude.
No. Just serve some.
40. And I guess vodka is 40 as well.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
It depends on the
Norman's gonna have to drink 2 shots for everyone.
No, 1 shot, please. I have a very low alcohol resistance, actually.
well. Okay, dude. How do we say that? Strong alcohol.
Alright.
So
Alright,
with that strong alcohol, Nomad will be wasted after 10 minutes.
Alright, my brother is just gonna get me some Scott towel, just in case.
Yeah. And ask him to bring you a trash can as well, in case.
I don't have a trash can. Well, I've got a
Oh, you-
computer, so.
You should. Jesus. You should.
All
You
right.
should.
There you go. I've got some Scott towel in case. There you go. Shall we get this fucking show on the move?
Yeah. Bring it.
M4 Sherman, Ronson.
Wait, is the comments enabled on this video?
It is.
Let's see the first comment.
Well, I mean, oh, you mean okay, you mean on the
On the death traps.
yeah. The first one is gonna be M4 Sherman tank, the American death trap. Wait, no, it's not that one. It's not the one I wanted to. Well, we're gonna start with this one. Whatever.
Wait, show us the first comment on that video.
Back when History Channel actually made a show about historical things. All right. By the way.
Oh, look, it's a Mine Opa story that's like right next under it.
My grandfather was a tank gunner during World War II. He was killed in the winter of '44. We're not exactly sure where, Belgium or Germany, because his record were destroyed in a fire where the record was held. He was 24 years old and left a wife and 3 children. His brother, my great-uncle, was killed in Italy 9 days later. He was 20. The last surviving brother was sent home from the Pacific after they were killed.
Oh no, wait, this isn't a Mine Opa story. This is an American side. Never mind, I was wrong.
All right. Also, should we take a shot for the title?
No.
No.
Come on, pussies.
No.
I mean, it's
no.
American. It's not wrong.
Chin chin. Ouais, moi, j'ai pas servi encore.
Go ahead, Nomad, if you want, but I won't.
No. Everybody takes one at the same time.
No, we don't. If we consider that strong, we do.
No. We gotta debate if it's wrong or not.
Okay, buddy, that's gonna be a fucking long stream.
Sherman tanks, remembered by their designers for speed and agility, and by their crews for being the right tanks. For the
Wait, hold up. It just said that the Sherman was remembered for
Agile.
Tank for the
speed and
wrong
agility.
war. Let's go.
Agile, sure.
The wrong.
Okay,
Tank
wait.
for the wrong war. What the fuck? Does
Wait,
that
hold on.
mean?
I think you guys were saying two different things. Like I said that the wrong thing here was it called the Sherman Agile.
Yeah.
Well, the Sherman was an agile tank.
No.
No, it wasn't. It was.
It depends on variant. If you're talking about an Easy 8, yes. Definitely.
In general.
No, in general, the tank worked properly. Yeah, it has some minor issues on.
Yeah, but like out of all the medium tanks, what was like the least agile?
Well, the Panzer IV had tracks that were as wide and wasn't too agile either.
Doesn't mean it's agile.
All right. Well, okay. So that means that's 2 shots because there's also the good tank for the good tank for the wrong war. That was said.
Actually, no. The agile thing is trivial. Let's take take 1 shot for the good tank for the wrong war.
Yeah. Cheers, lads.
Oh, why did I just make that noise?
Ooh, this shit's good.
That's gonna be a long stream. Oh. I fucking love it already.
Delicious.
How many times have you seen images like this from film shot during World War II?
400 times.
Powerful American Sherman tanks rolling across the European countryside.
Okay, stop it there.
What just happened?
What's up, dude?
How many times have you seen strong Sherman tanks going through everything?
Oh, strong. Yeah, sure.
Strong
Dude.
Sherman tanks doing.
Okay, no,
what they were designed
guys,
for.
we have to raise. Okay, we're not gonna have to drink to that. We have to raise our standards a little bit.
Yeah.
We're gonna raise
I'm not drinking to that. That's not inaccurate because I've seen pictures of Sherman doing strong tanks.
That's funny, dude.
And the Shermans are strong tanks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are
but
very
I mean-
strong tanks.
Yeah, this was a correct statement.
All right,
I
let's.
know.
30 seconds in, okay?
Delivering firepower to Allied ground troops where it was needed most.
That's very true. That's an M10.
No, it's an M36.
No, that's an M10.
No, it's an M36. Look at the turret bustle.
Delivering firepower to Allied ground
That's an
troops where
M10.
it was needed most.
Yeah, that's an.
Okay, it's
no,
possible.
that's
No,
an M36.
that's an M36.
That's an
I was right.
Oh,
You're
never
wrong.
mind.
Okay, Norman, you have to take a shot now.
Oh, fuck off.
Okay,
No,
okay, you don't have to take a shot, just like a little bit, like half a
I'm
shot.
gonna take a shot.
Dude, you were just like earlier. You were worried that. Okay, whatever.
Dude, he's gonna be wasted after 6 minutes.
Cheers.
Dude, no way. No way we're doing 4 videos at that rate.
The Sherman tank's weight class was somewhere between a light tank, which was small, and a heavy tank was a big monster.
That's a medium tank, what the
A
fuck?
medium tank.
The guy is like between light and heavy. That's a medium tank. Just say it already, dude.
Okay, but okay, not worth a shot.
No,
in
not,
my
that's
opinion.
not
no,
worth
not
a
worth.
shot because he's just like going. He's doing like a 3-mile run to like go to his local shop or anything.
It was designed to go over military bridges. It was designed to fit on railroad cars.
Yeah.
It was designed for easy transportation.
Yes.
It was designed for automotive reliability.
Yes.
When the decision was made to invade Europe, General George S. Patton himself selected the Sherman as his tank of choice.
Good.
He said, we don't need a heavy tank. We can win the war with this medium tank. Make as many of those as you can.
That's not what he said.
No. Okay, that's I'm not sure if that I'm on the fence on whether that's shot worthy or not.
Well, I mean, it's not that they couldn't do a heavy tank. It's not that they didn't want a heavy tank. It's that they just couldn't because a heavy tank was not able to like being carried by the how do you call that in English? The cranes that were supposed to put them on the ships. So it's not that they couldn't make the heavy tank. They actually did with the M6, which was a bad tank per se.
They didn't want to. Like
Yeah.
the Sherman was good enough anyways.
So is that shot worthy?
No, I'm still on the fence.
All right. Well, we're
No, I let it slide. I'll let it
Okay,
slide
we'll
for the
let it
sake of
slide.
logistics.
Yeah, continue.
Sherman tanks rolled off American assembly lines by the thousands,
Yeah.
nearly 50,000 total.
Oh shit, that's an accurate number. Holy fuck.
When they reached Europe, 3 to 5 man tank crews immediately took them into battle.
3 to 5.
Wait, three?
Three?
What? Okay, that's
That's a shot.
Command tank, not tank itself. Command.
No. They said the 3 to 5 man crew took command of the tanks.
3 to 5.
3 to 5
Yeah, that's
man
true.
crew. That means that there were Shermans with only 3 crew members, like a loader, a
I mean,
gunner,
that
and
could
a...
be possible since there was a command tank with no real cannon.
No, that's not what they mean. What they mean is that a Sherman was sent into combat with only 2 crew members, but a combat-ready Sherman. Which
well.
is
Were
not
there any
true.
American tanks that had 3 crewmen though?
There
Stuart.
the
Oh, Greyhound,
the
Greyhound,
Stuart at
Greyhound.
4, the Greyhound, the Greyhound at 4, and the M22 Locust at,
Alright, the
at
Greyhound.
3.
But did they use Locust during 1944?
The British did. The Brits did.
But
during
did the
crossing river
Americans?
Rhine. But that's a shot. 3 crew members. That's not true. That's simply not true.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, no, you take 1 too, because that is factually inaccurate, because there were enough crew members anyway. It's not like the Americans were...
I mean,
actually
in a way, but don't forget that some tank had fake barrel on them to add cannon.
It's not what they meant. They would have meant it.
Okay, I'm gonna take it. Fuck off.
Oh, unless they meant that inflatable Sherman.
Oh, Jesus.
You can carry that with 3 people. You probably can carry that with 2 people.
Sure.
Fuck me.
The image of the approaching Shermans became a myth-like representation of the invincibility of America's war machine.
America's war machine was invincible.
That's it.
America.
It just cannot be
Jesus.
beaten. They can fight 2 world wars at a time. Is that another one? Is that shot worthy?
No.
Well,
Okay, no, because it didn't say that America wasn't invincible. It just said that it
Yeah.
became an image of the invincible
Yeah.
war machine.
Yeah, that's a...
So it's not wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna remove that. It's so uncomfortable when taking a shot.
What? Why?
Oh, you bitch.
No, you're fucking alcoholic. Go ahead.
No. Who's more of the bitch? The guy who takes his helmet off because it was uncomfortable when taking a shot. Or,
Let's just do something.
How-
I'm gonna strap it on at least.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, thank you. But
But those who actually fought in and maintained the Sherman tanks claimed the invincibility was a myth.
stop. No.
Oh.
Already like 3 or 4 shots
It's
again.
my 5th.
Dude, it's like 2 minutes in.
Alcohol
Dude,
poisoning.
Don't forget, guys, drink responsibility.
Bro, I drink like half a liter every victory day anyways, even though I just celebrate it by myself.
No,
Fuck
you-
me, Jesus. Oh fuck.
And as far as their design for World War II was concerned,
Oh
the
no,
tanks were
I feel like
engineering disasters.
Oh fuck, not again!
dude.
Disasters.
Why?
I'm not vibing right now. I'm clearly not vibing.
Actually, no, guys. Should we just combine those two and just say that the last shot was for both because they're like 2 seconds next to each other?
Sure.
All right. Well, I'm already taking mine. So
No, don't.
No, well,
Don't,
I've
don't,
taken mine from the other one. Engineering disasters. It's probably one of the most well-engineered vehicle of the Second World War.
Do you know what is an engineering
no.
disaster?
King Tiger.
No, Panther.
Yes, Panther.
Yeah, Panther too.
Panther was worse than Tiger, but it's not
the Tiger
the
1. It was worse than the Tiger 1, but the Tiger 2 is just stupid.
Nomad. The Sherman wasn't the best tank of the best engineered tank.
The most well-made, you mean?
But for its engineering, its simple engineering, that was pretty good. But that was not the best engineered tank.
Oh.
I mean, it depends on
Oh,
what
this is
this
is a
Yeah, go for it.
this is a good plug for my next video, which is the part 2 of the best tank series, where I
Right.
give my definitive judgment on what the best tank of the war was.
Oh god.
Okay,
This
can
is
I add
boring.
something? You cannot define the best tank of the war. Every tank of every nation had their own tactics. You cannot
I know, but
compare
like
tank.
there's a thing with the doctrine that goes with them, which a
Yeah, but
doctrine
you
will necessarily be
cannot
better
compare-
than another, and the tank is built around that doctrine.
You cannot compare a Sherman tank made for group assault with a Tiger tank made for single lonely
Yeah,
assault.
but after that you
Wait,
see
what?
after that you see which one worked the best between both. Like
Yeah, results are not the same.
there's one that won the war and had a positive KD ratio, a better KD
Wait, hold up.
I
Tiger
mean,
wasn't
Tiger-
meant for lone assault, though.
Kind of.
Not really. It was meant to be like
A breakthrough tank.
Yeah, it's a breakthrough tank.
Debatable.
All
But-
right. Shall we just continue? We're at a minute and 46
Yes.
seconds in.
Okay, go ahead.
Belton Cooper served as a captain.
Belton Cooper. No shot. They just said his name. Okay, they just said his name.
On a Sherman tank maintenance unit in the American 3rd Armored Division.
Maintenance unit. No,
He
he won't.
recounted his
Was he?
experiences in a book titled Death Traps. Cooper vividly remembers the first time he approached a disabled Sherman tank.
I was devastated. The first shot had gone through the transmission, and in addition to the 4 inches of armor in the transmission, it had gone through a 5-inch steel drive shaft, and that stopped the tank. The second shot hit the top of the turret and cut a 3-inch groove through about 3 inches of armor, and the blast
That
killed the
makes sense.
tank gunner.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Okay,
That's
good.
fine.
That's,
So what?
That's
So what? Dude, Shell killed the crew and fucking killed the transmission, which stopped the tank. Wow, like every tank. Continue.
I
Wait,
said-
hold on. Wasn't Belton Cooper part of a recovery unit, not a
Yeah,
maintenance
well,
unit?
it's,
Yeah, recovery.
Yeah, recovery unit, maintenance unit. I think they did both.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just a play of words.
That's
Okay.
like That's like
When I
what do you
saw-
call it? A guy who works at the morgue saying that
He's saying a lot of dead
life is dangerous. We should stop living.
So that
Makes sense.
I thought this tank had to protect, And then after that, they started bringing tanks in droves with the dead and wounded inside, and it was just terrible. And I knew then that we had an inferior tank.
I mean, in a way, yes, but not like in armor talking, yes, but like in general
not even-
way. No.
Okay. Oh, hold up. I think we can give this one a pass because it's an opinion, and we already know that the person is stupid. So
Well, that's
Not stupid. Different opinion.
It's not a different
Actually, no,
opinion because
no.
the Sherman was extremely well protected. It was more protected than the Panzer IV, which is a tank of its class.
it was
But not
around.
the tire.
It was around. Okay. Oh fuck! What just happened over here? My screen just flashed. But anyways, okay. Let me clarify my past statement. I was more saying that that person was under confirmation bias, essentially.
Yeah, it's how do you call that? Survival bias. You know, the thing with the
Yeah.
plane, like let's
Yeah.
reinforce the places where the plane was the most shot at, but that's the most resistance place on the aircraft because they could come back.
Okay. But I wouldn't give a shot.
We had short-barreled guns designed to shoot high-explosive shells.
Wrong.
That's
It was okay. I'll
multi-purpose.
explain this.
That's a multi-purpose.
It was deliberately chosen for its anti-tank capability, and by the time when it was released in 1942, it could destroy basically any German tank, and it could practically basically destroy any common German tank throughout the war, anyways.
But was it made for infantry support or anti-tank purpose?
It's a
Infantry
multi-purpose.
support.
It's a multi-
Infantry support can include anti-tank, because if a
But-
tank is attacking your infantry, like killing the tank
Yeah,
is
but that's
infantry support.
unlikely. At the start of the war, with the World War I experience, that was unlikely to have tank-on-tank incident. So they made the Sherman to fight again for infantry
The
support.
Sherman is not based on the World War I doctrine. The Sherman
Yeah,
was
no,
based
yeah,
around
Sherman
what
was-
the Germans did. They knew the
Yeah, the
Germans
Sherman
were
was
rapidly
already.
advancing.
Yeah, the Sherman was being designed like based on what they observed happening in Europe during the first years of the war.
Nah, I won't drink on that.
No. That's the actual.
think
That's the actual factual doctrine.
That
thing.
is a fact.
That is a fact written in stone. The Sherman
'Cause
was
if it-
the Sherman was designed around what the Americans saw, what happened in France and in throughout Western Europe. They knew they
Yeah, I
had
know
a fast
that.
advancing. They knew they had a fast advancing enemy, so they needed a fast advancing tank too, which could cover infantry. That was mainly supposed to cover infantry, but the gun was also supposed to combat tanks because a tank was obviously
Still
going
a threat to infantry.
a tank will one day or another have to fight another tank. So you need to have an in-between.
Yeah, that was a
And also-
eventuality, but in a way, HE shell were more common than everything. I mean,
No. AP and HE were about 50-50 in the tank.
Uh,
at the start of the war.
No, you mean the Sherman was put on combat in 42.
Yeah, 42 in North Africa. But in North Africa, there wasn't much tank that fought in like Algeria. That was more like Egypt and Tunisia.
Dude, the Sherman first fought during the Second Battle of El Alamein against the Afrika Corps, which was filled to the brims with Panzer IV and Panzer IIIs. And it rinsed their ass. It completely
Yeah,
annihilated
but
them.
that entered service in Morocco and went into Algeria and after Tunisia.
No, the
when-
Sherman
no,
first fought in El
that's
Alamein.
no. You're getting this confused. That's where the Americans first fought. The Shermans were still fighting with the British before the Americans came.
Okay, yes.
So that's
Fair
a
enough.
shot. That's an actual shot.
That is an actual shot.
The M3, I think even the full name of the M3 75mm gun was M3 multi-purpose gun or something like that. Anyway,
If it was meant for infantry support, they would have just stuck to the what do you call it?
the 105. Just put a
The 105,
on
yeah,
it.
I guess, but the 105 could kill tanks.
Yeah. But, I mean, could kill bunker as well.
Yeah, well, the 75 could too.
Less than
75 was just-
105.
And the 75 was just more well optimized because it was more accurate than the 105.
I mean,
The 105 killing tanks was more of a
It's
Coincidence
a last
and-
resort. It's a last resort.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice. You'll put the heat shell and you'll pray. You
But
hit
the
it, 'cause
105 didn't enter service till like 43, 44.
in 44.
Yeah.
It's just because like let's just put a bigger gun on it. That's it.
I mean,
IS-2s carried mostly HE because the HE on the IS-2 could kill tanks.
Well, the IS-2
Okay.
is just something else.
let's continue.
Yeah.
At a fairly low speed, 2,000 feet a second.
1,000 feet a second. Is that?
Okay, let's check the
M375.
fucking use metr. Wait, was it talking about the gun or the
No, the gun, the
tank
velocity.
itself?
Velocity.
All right.
But I mean, we won't drink to
Yeah,
that.
no, that's accurate. That's an accurate thing. About 2,000
Yeah.
feet a second,
Yeah.
depending on the round.
Fair enough.
Well,
That's
how
fair
is
enough.
but-
That's fair enough. Let's give it.
but- That's fair. Yeah.
The German guns would shoot a solid shot at 3,500 feet per second.
Yeah, sure.
That meant that
Yeah.
they had 2-3 times the penetrating power of our armor-piercing shell.
No, that's not true.
I mean,
Okay.
About
Alright.
I'd say about twice.
velocity way, yes.
About maybe 1.5 to twice, but that's just a play of word. So I'll let
Okay,
Um.
let's continue. Let's
I'm
not-
okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Not gonna lie, I was just trying to think for myself. Like, I'm so used to what do you call it, War Thunder's physics
Yeah,
calculator that I
that's-
completely forgot the what do you call it, the actual historical test values. But in a sense, I think the physics calculator is more accurate because the test they just like shoot it at a target and a range,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like they and I think like it was like as long as it can pierce it half the time, they write it down.
Yeah.
So I think the historical result for the
it's-
M62 was like around like no, not the M60. Well, was it the M62?
The 76.
The APH. No, the 75 one. I know it's the M62.
M61. On the 75 is the M61.
Yeah, M61. It did like something like around like 98, I think. But like on the
from what I remember, I know the 75 AP, the main AP can pierce a tiger
Yeah.
up like at the front of a tiger at like point blank.
Yeah,
But
like and at
it's about 110 or something like that from what I heard. It varies.
yeah,
from
well, the
like-
110 was what do you call it? I thought that was like after the physics calculator, but the actual tests were lower. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking
In
about.
real life, I was talking in real life
Yeah.
where like 110, like the point blank, the 75 could go through with the main AP shell.
Alright, so I was under the assumption that the real life test said it was 98, but okay, I'm dumb.
All right, let's just,
Continue.
Let's just say so.
And so they went through our tanks like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, they did because they had very powerful guns. That's it. It's
Makes
not-
sense.
The armor is not bad. It's just that they had very powerful guns.
I mean, the armor wasn't the best, and they had powerful guns, so those two combined is not good result.
If you compare a Sherman which weighs 30 tons and
And it has the same equivalent protection as a Tiger.
well, almost 88 versus 100, but a Tiger weighs 52
At the start
tons.
of the war,
No,
Hold on, I saw a thing that actually calculated the hardness of the type of steel that was used on the Sherman versus the Tiger, and it basically said that the Sherman actually did have that the quality of the steel was able to make up the difference. So I'm not sure.
Well, okay, let's just like without steel quality getting in the way, just pure stats wise, a Sherman weighs 30 tons for between 86 to 88 millimeters of armor. For a
On what
Tiger
tank?
that weighs 52 tons for 100, dead on.
yeah, but what variants? Late war,
No,
not
no.
early.
The M4 Sherman M4A1 that went in El Alamein with the British.
That
And-
was not the A1. That
That
was
the,
not.
the-
That was
Sherman-
that was
the
the
Sher-
regular.
The Sherman Mark II, which is based on the M4A1.
Mm.
And
No,
that
that's the
has
M4
86.
normal.
No, there's M4A3, which is the M4A2, and I mean, there's the Sherman Mark III, which is the M4A2 for the Americans, and the Sherman Mark II, which is the M4A1. And the basic M4 was not in Alamein.
They didn't have cast armor. They had like
Yeah, they did.
real-
Just look at that. Look at that. Sherman Mark II El Alamein. cast armor. That's an M4A1.
Is that an actual picture?
No,
It looks.
that's not an actual picture.
fake.
That's an actual picture.
Yeah, that's an actual picture.
Okay, so the M3 is the not cast armor.
No,
If
the non-cast is the Mark
M3.
III.
The Mark III?
The Mark III is based off the M4A2.
Okay, so the Mark III
it's-
is with not cast armor, and the other Mark II is with.
That's
So
Mark
they
III, that's
were
Mark,
at LLMain.
yeah,
But
both
both
of them.
fault.
Yeah.
That's the M4A. That's a.
But I'm pretty sure those didn't have 80 millimeter of thickness armor.
Yeah, they did. It's 56.
Okay,
slope at
it's 60 millimeters raw. The actual effective thickness is 60 millimeters. But if
Yeah,
you count
but with
the
the
sloping,
incline.
but if you count the sloping, it goes up to 88.
Yeah, okay, in that way, yes. Okay.
Yeah, it's 57 slope at 60 degrees, which gives about 86 to 88.
Yeah, okay.
So
yeah, works
and
with
you
the
only count the effective thickness because like you don't care if the angle is sloped, it's always gonna be sloped. So that doesn't.
Yeah,
change
I know.
So if you
Oh,
count
this discussion is gonna be very relevant when we go to our next video. The one with the one that
The one
the
you
Tiger
sent me?
versus Sherman. Yeah.
The Shermans may have had the speed and mobility so highly regarded by Patton. But those were not the qualities needed to fight the larger German Tiger and Panther tanks.
That's not the point.
The statistics from Belton Cooper's unit speak for themselves.
We lost 648 tanks totally destroyed in combat.
Do you know how big 600 tanks is?
Not that much.
It's immense.
I mean, it's still 600, but that's not that much on 49,000.
Yeah, but you got it just in the Europe front, on the Western Europe, 600 tanks.
There was more.
Yeah, there were more, but if you lose 600 tanks, that's a fuck ton.
Yes and no.
That number doesn't
Combat.
work for me.
Another 700 knocked out and repaired and put back in action.
Oh, so 700 tanks were knocked down but put back into action, which means it's an actual good tank.
Yes and no. I mean,
Yes.
out of action mean the tracks could have literally tear up, which
Yeah,
mean
or
out
the
of action.
The transmission was hit.
Yeah, but the transmission is easily repaired if that's a simple, like,
Which is an advantage.
in a way, yes.
No, it is an advantage. If your tank is not
It's a definitive advantage.
if you can put back a tank that was knocked out in combat,
Yeah,
you don't have
in
to
a way.
replace it. Which
No,
means it's
yeah.
a good point.
Yes, but that's still a kill.
It's not,
As a
it's
matter
not
of fact.
casualty. It's not put out of combat. It's just,
Yeah, but the crew could have died.
That's
Not necessarily.
1,348 tanks knocked out in combat. So it's 580% loss. So I don't think anybody...
500% loss.
Wait.
You just said that the Americans had a 500% loss.
Oh, hold on. I think I actually have the freaking stats sheet from Nicholas Moran saved on my computer.
Go for
Go
it.
ahead.
I want to see that.
I'm gonna drink water because my brain is not okay right now.
You're already
not
getting
vibe.
drunk?
No, I'm not drunk. I'm start tipsy.
Because I know this.
But my brain doesn't like that. That's not my specialization for a reason, you know.
Although I can't find the tank crew loss sheet, but it was very low.
Tank crew. How many tanks? American tanks? No, life expectancy tank crew.
Oh wait, there it is. There's that
Which
image.
group?
That's the image. The image that's on the front. That's the one that I.
Which one?
Hold on.
The one.
Yeah, they're all American.
I think casualties, tank losses. And
Mine anti-tank, no gunfire. Well, the anti-tank rockets that bullshit because the Panzerfaust was fucking shit. So maybe the Panzerschreck.
I think. Wait.
I mean, 22%. Jesus fucking Christ.
3%.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Originally answered, what was the mortality rate of World War II tank crews? For the tankers of the USA, about 3% of the
Okay.
tanks. Of
That
the
was
tank
okay. So okay. I double checked the image that came up when you searched the first one. No, that wasn't it. But this is more accurate, probably.
3% is still fucking 3%, but that's not that big. That's
not
nothing.
big. It's compared
But
to
I mean-
18% for the infantry. It's like, I think it's Nicholas Moran that said, if you want to be in a death trap, carry a Garand. Something like that.
Based.
But I mean, that's
Okay,
still
come on.
3%. That's kind of sad.
There you go.
Well, Army, Navy, Air Force, submarines, nothing like that.
In one unit, they sent 18 of these newly crewed tanks into combat, and in the first 20 minutes, 17 of them were lost. It was murder.
I mean, happened.
Okay. I can you show the source and can you give the context, please?
I mean, that could happen in a way.
That could happen.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah,
It could happen, but like if it's like one instance, it doesn't like say much to the overall performance of the tank.
I can say that Panther was a death trap because there's an instance where 9 M4 Canadian M4 Shermans took 20 Panthers out in Normandy on the 6th of June, if I remember correctly.
No. Panther was not a death trap. The Panther actually was cared for the crew. Do you know why? Because it will often break down before it got into battle. So the crew didn't have to actually have to fight, and that's the best way to stay alive.
Yeah, actually true.
That's Cologne.
It really was almost criminal what our forces had to put up with because we didn't have the right tanks.
3%.
No.
3%.
Yes.
You want
Shot
to go on that?
time.
Shot time!
Ah, you fucking alcoholic.
Hey, they said it wasn't the right tank. 3% losses.
I mean,
And
in a way,
it also
would be
and it also
better,
called them
but I'll
criminal.
take it.
And they also call them criminal. It's like a criminal thing. Like
Oh my god, you mean people die in a war? What the fuck you mean?
do you know who else die in wars? Animals.
No.
No, other than people. So animals.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
hold on. Let me just take my shot real quick. Fuck.
that guys love pain. Jesus fucking Christ.
Why were the Shermans so vulnerable? For starters, their offensive power was hindered by inadequate weaponry.
We already took a shot for the same mistake.
Okay, we'll count like this for the whole segment. That segment, right?
Yeah, no, it's not like they're talking about the inadequate gun. We already took a shot for this.
Yeah.
So we're
I
let
have
it
a letter
slide.
in my file that came from General Eisenhower. And he wrote directly to General Rose, and he said, General Rose, I know you've been losing a lot of tanks. I'd like to have you ask your crew and your tank commanders and your combat commanders why we're losing so many Sherman tanks. And the best answer he gave was by a tank gunner who said, General, in order to knock out a German tank, I've got to get within 600 yards and catch it on the flank.
600 GIs.
Okay.
Yards.
Yards. Fuck.
They
Yeah.
could knock me out at 2,000 yards head on.
I mean, yeah, sure.
It depends on the.
Yeah,
It's
I mean-
always context.
Yeah, the context.
I
that's what was
mean,
gonna say,
I
the
think
context.
that this documentary based itself on the 75 and not the 76.
Well, they show.
That's what.
Yeah,
That's why they say you cannot pen like front armor, but I mean, yeah, you cannot at 600 or more.
Because like there's a 17-pounder that can fuck up a Tiger at what a kilometer.
Yeah,
5?
17, not 75.
Yeah, I know, but
millimeter.
they don't specify it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
For all
They also don't
practical
specify like how like a lot of German tanks were like Panzer IVs still.
Yes, most of them were Panzer IV.
And Stugs.
purposes,
Literally.
a Sherman could successfully battle a German tank from just one direction.
I mean, 3, but okay. Go ahead.
4 directions. 4.
Oh, behind, sides.
They never specified which tank. They said there only one way they could kill a German tank. They never said if it was a Panzer III, a Panzer IV, a Panther, a Tiger, a King Tiger, a Stug, a Jagdpanzer IV, or anything. They just said
there's literally 3: front, behind,
and
side.
The 2 sides. There's 2 sides.
Yeah, but that counts as 1.
Yeah, okay.
One side,
I can give you that counts as 1, but still, it's not 1.
In a way, yes.
If it did they say Tiger or just German tanks?
German tanks.
Catch it on the flank. They can
No,
knock
back
me
again.
out of 2,000
No,
yards
it's there.
head on.
No way.
For all practical purposes, a Sherman could successfully battle a German tank
Okay, yeah.
from just one direction.
That's a shot.
That is
No,
definitely.
we drink like 2 seconds.
Okay, no.
away.
Since it's like within the same category as the last time we took a shot, I think like just half a shot's gonna be fine.
Half a shot.
Half a shot.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not a good idea. I remember seeing a poster where I bought this drink saying the more you drink, the less you taste.
I mean,
And
that's
it starts to
literally
feel
alcohol.
It starts to feel like that.
Dude, the more you drink, the less you taste bad alcohol, and it turns into good alcohol.
The more you drink, the more chance you have of getting accidentally pregnant.
I mean, not in my case, but sure.
And you basically get grounded for another 8 months unless you want an unlicensed
Way our
abortion.
tanks could-
Jesus fucking
Let's
Christ.
not talk about political things here.
Ah, dude, that's not politically
to fit their
correct.
tanks
Oh.
is if we could run around behind them and shoot them in the rear end where there wasn't much armor. We did that, but
Sure.
typically it would take 5 tanks being blown up before the 6th one got around.
How many? You
Depends.
guys, let me know. How many tanks were in a platoon? An American
5.
platoon? 5, not 6.
Sure. But I mean, that depends on the context, the strategy, the tactic, every fucking
No,
thing.
I think the standard was like around 5. They could have gone lower if it was under strengths.
Not the number of tanks in a squadron, but like 5 for 1. That doesn't really
Right,
work.
yeah, right.
Because that depends of the environment where you are.
Yeah.
What are the
Yes.
conditions? Every fucking thing is taken into
Yeah, and
consideration.
also mathematically speaking, it doesn't work because you say 5 tanks and the 6 destroy it, but there is never 5 tanks, or rarely.
I mean, literally, one Sherman could take 1 Tiger,
In
or
the right
it could
position.
be like 1 Tiger versus 5 or 6 Sherman, or it could be 5 Panther versus 2 Sherman. Really,
It all depends on the context. It's like
yeah.
what Steven Zaloga found out that while the official times a Sherman fought a Tiger between D-Day and VE Day, and the 2 times the Sherman won. Like,
Wait, hold on. Is this the three times thing?
No,
The
no,
3
that
encounters?
is the 3 times American tanks fought against
Okay.
a Tiger.
All
Two of
right.
them were
Okay.
Shermans and
That. Okay. I'm sorry, but like that claim is actually false.
Really? Is it?
Because on the day after the Fireball Pershing got destroyed, another Tiger was destroyed by American tanks on Pershing.
Okay, well, 4 times, but still the 2 times the Sherman fought a Tiger,
They won.
they both won. One was not very fair because the Tigers were loaded onto trains, but the
Yeah,
second
but
one
wait, I
was-
don't-
The second one was totally
But-
fair.
Also, I think wasn't Belton Cooper Canadian, not American?
Let's find that out. I've
Google time.
Belton Cooper, Belton Youngblood Cooper. That's raps. No, he's from Alabama.
He's American. What the fuck? I thought he was from Commonwealth. Never mind. Hold on.
To shoot
No,
the German
not
tank.
Canadian.
Well, you know, like, the U.S. is from the Commonwealth because it's a British colony.
Fuck off, mate.
Yeah, India is not a part of. Well, now it's not a part of the Commonwealth, but it was still a British colony.
Back.
I mean, we still
The
part, but
mathematics.
whatever.
We're technically still part of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, it's Commonwealth still exists, but that's not a thing really anymore. But that still exists.
Well, technically, if the Queens decides we go to war, we have to.
No.
No?
No, with Westminster, our treaties, we can we don't have to. But since we love the Queen and we love England, we have to. Like in a that's why we went into war in World War II. But
wait, does Canada have a governor general?
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a lieutenant and a governor.
Actually, it's an astronaut. It's Julie Payette.
No. Yes. Okay.
It
yes.
is Julie Payette, which I have a photo of me signed by her. Actually.
Okay, cool story. But I've met the governor general before Julie Payette myself.
Yeah.
I've met Julie Payette.
I think Julie Payette is the first Quebecer to actually be
No.
No? Anyway, let's just go.
But, yeah.
When it became clear to American tank commanders that their magnificent war machines were so vulnerable, they resorted to makeshift methods that would add defensive capabilities and length to their lives.
Yeah, that's...
Okay.
That's a jumbo, actually.
Yeah. Okay. So the jumbo modification.
Look at the
I know.
plate. That's a jumbo.
Yes.
Yes. Is it a jumbo 76?
That would add defensive capabilities and length to their lives.
That's a jumbo 76. Holy shit.
I mean, like, do you count the Thunderbolt? What's his name? What do you call it?
Yeah, Thunderbolt
Abrams'
7.
tank. Do you count that as a jumbo?
No, I don't. I count the jumbo as an M4 A3 E2.
Okay.
Official out of the factory.
Which Thunderbolt?
Thunderbolt 7, which was a
76 millimeter. I think it was an E8.
Yeah, M4
that had
Thunder...
that had like what do you call it?
It's
plate glued onto it.
It's another. It's like they took the plate of another Sherman that was knocked out and glued
That's an Easy 8. And that wasn't a Sherman plate, that was a Panther, but whatever.
No, the Panther plate is on the Pershing. That's a that's a Sherman plate. It's a 3-inch plate.
The lower plate is Panther. The front plate is Sherman.
That's the Panther plate, right there.
Yeah, the front one.
T-26 Super Pershing.
But I've read a story about Sherman putting Panther, like one of the Thunderbolts, but I don't remind which one.
Wait, does it still exist?
No, it got scrapped.
That's a shame. That's an actual
shame. Super Pershing got scrapped like end of the war.
I'm sure Patton was super happy.
Pershings are terrible tanks.
They are terrible.
I'm kidding. That's my Tourette's and the alcohol speaking.
Dude,
the Pershing was mediocre at best, honestly.
But the the Super Pershing killed Cornish Tiger.
I don't think it did. Look, hold on. I X'd out. Like, I think like because like one of the most popularly cited statements about the Super Pershing is that it was meant to kill a King Tiger, but it never did.
I think it killed, but only one.
Wait, hold on. Oh fuck!
There was like 24 or 26 Pershing sent into combat in World War II.
20 up. 20 in total.
Okay, 20 in total. That's it. Yeah.
Hold up, Super Pershing. Let's see.
There was like 1 or 2 Super Pershing.
I don't remember actually. That's a good question.
But there was a single.
All right. There was a single Pershing called a Super Pershing. That was a Super Pershing.
Okay, so there's a single.
Yeah.
Super Pershing.
Okay, great.
And it's only claimed 1 kill of an unknown type.
Well, according to Emil's Cal modeling, it's a Panzer IV.
Zaloga.
Yeah.
Says it could. Zaloga claims it was a Jagdpanther.
That's a Jagdpanther? Well, that's a good kill.
Wait, hold up.
That's an actual good kill.
Wait, was it? It's possible that the vehicle could have been the Jagdpanther of the 507th Penal Panzer Battalion.
I mean, there was a duel between a Super Pershing and a King Tiger.
No, I don't. I can't comment.
Yeah.
That doesn't.
Let's.
I'm not gonna comment. I don't want to comment on anything I can't be
And
sure.
since the Super Pershing didn't die, logically it killed the King Tiger because non-enemy literally wave at each other and like, yeah, never mind, I'm leaving.
Okay. Here's a
I'd have to.
here's a
see
fun
it.
fact. Here's a fun fact though. On the battle during the battle of what's it called? Hold up. I talk about this in my next video, but it was during the Battle of Lissov, a King Tiger unit claimed to have destroyed 60 IS-2s to the loss of 5 King Tigers, 7 Tiger 1s, and 5 Panthers.
There wasn't fucking 60 IL-2.
And the fun part is there were no IS-2 units stationed in that area.
Yeah, there wasn't that much anyways.
The
Yeah.
IS-2 was produced quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, but not like 60.
Wait.
Maybe more, but
many
not 60
IS
in
Oh,
44.
no, they were more than like they were mass produced during the war, and a lot of them did see service.
1,150 built after May 45.
That after May
After.
45.
After May 45.
But between that, before that,
Give me a second. I'm gonna.
I don't think there was 1644. I mean, in 45 there was like hundreds, but in 44 maybe like.
Oh no, this was during 45, I think.
You sure?
Hold up, let me see when the Battle of Lissov was.
Yeah, because I'm not quite sure. There was IS-2 in 44, but not that much. Jesus, it's already 8.
Yeah. Let's just. Did I just close up the page?
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. Great. Let's just continue the video.
Yeah.
Could put on that faceplate to protect it. They even put logs. They put steel plates.
That's an
They
M5.
put chicken wire backed
Yeah.
up with 4 inches of concrete on the faceplate.
But I mean,
Anything
they
could hit
did
on
put
that
concrete and
Yeah, they
sandbags.
did.
to get
Because
it.
like every fucking tank.
It's not that the armor was insufficient. It's that the German guns were very powerful. And
They-
it's more.
they
It's,
just
it's
did-
more protection against Panzer Faust and Panzer Strikes and things like that.
Yeah, in a way, yes.
Survival.
Wait, hold up. I have a quote from one of Zaloga's books.
Go for it.
It was about a Sherman surviving multiple hits from Panzer Faust and Panzer Shreks, and the crew still surviving.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that
because
Fury?
at a certain distance, Panzerfaust doesn't do shit.
It's
but
not. It's a heat
it could-
shell, so it doesn't care about distance, doesn't it?
No, it's more the
Yeah.
fact that getting the heat shell to detonate. Like once
Yeah.
it detonates, it'll penetrate armor, but like
Yeah, if it doesn't, it just won't do
if
anything.
it doesn't, it's useless.
Hey, what's
But
up, models?
ca-
How we doing?
You cannot shoot a Panzerfaust 30 at 60 meters. So
No. You gotta be point blank.
literally, you need to be like against the fucking tank.
Hey, I can't be bothered finding it. Just for the sake of time, just play the video.
But for the most part, any effort to improve the Shermans was futile.
Any?
To make matters worse, Shermans required highly flammable, high-octane gasoline.
That's a shot. That's a fucking shot.
Hold up.
I mean,
Actually, no. Hold it. Stop.
yeah.
This is more of a contextual thing because German tanks also used petrol.
That they said gasoline.
Didn't the Sherman work on
Let's
gasoline?
replay it. Yeah, the M4A3 did.
The M4A2 was the one that used diesel because
Yeah,
they wanted
the,
to like
M4A1
fit it
and
with the
M4
British and the Soviets.
M4 and M4A1 used petrol.
Yeah. So did the M4A3. That.
M4A3 was gasoline, if I remember correctly. Let's just
Wait,
replay it.
are you counting gasoline and petrol as differently?
I
Isn't it
mean,
different?
gasoline is
Isn't it?
petrol.
Aren't they the same
gasoline-
thing?
Yeah, it's the
Just
same thing.
yeah, isn't that the same thing? Just like different localized.
Probably
No, gasoline is just an extract of petrol, but like finer extract.
Yeah, it's just like more octane, probably, or something. Anyway, let's
It's
just
more
replay.
refined.
Let's just replay the clip.
After like
Faceplate.
20 seconds.
Anything they could get on that to give them a
That's
thread
not a
of
Sherman. That's a
autonomy.
Stuart.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
shut. Everybody shut up.
You shut up.
But for the most part, any effort to improve the Shermans was futile.
Wrong.
To make
It didn't need improving.
I mean, improving is always welcome.
Yeah, I mean. Gasoline American, petrol European. According to model.
Wait, so is there any like technical difference to the proper chemical
There's no
property?
real, that's just petrol
It's just the same thing.
verification.
Okay, so the code is coming up. Okay, everybody stop talking.
make matters worse, Shermans required highly flammable, high-octane gasoline.
I mean, yeah. Since it was fighting on European countries.
Well, I hocked in gasoline. Okay, let's continue.
Their engines were originally designed for airplanes.
Yeah.
In every decision that was made in the development and use of the Sherman, from beginning to end, they had to make choices between options. Okay, we need a high-powered engine with lightweight. Okay, we use this engine. It's an aviation engine. It burns more flammable fuel, but power is the most important thing, power and weight.
That's not
Okay,
true.
yes.
It doesn't burn more than any other engine.
But I mean, since it's
No.
airplane,
They said it burned more flammable fuel.
yeah.
So like it's as in it's opposed to diesel.
Well, it
Of
burns
like
the
the-
same fuel than any other engine.
No, because that's airplane. Since
No.
the German had
It's not kerosene. It's not
No.
kerosene like.
no
actual-
kerosene or on modern airplane.
Yeah, but I mean, the petrol that the Sherman used was basically the same as the ones that the British or the Germans used.
Yeah, but the Sherman were equipped with avionic engines. But the German were built for tanks.
Anyway, wait, I've got a quote.
no,
I've got a quote from models. Gasoline, also spelled gasoline, also
Oh.
called gas or petrol, mixture of volatile flammable liquid hydrocarbon derived from petroleum, and used as fuel or internal combustion engine. So it's petrol.
I am pretty sure that a lot of the German big cats used petrol.
They use
No,
petrol.
gasoline as well, but there weren't.
Gasoline and petrol is the same thing.
Ah, for
Yeah.
fuck's sake. Yeah, but my point is like a lot of German big cats also use the same category of fuel as the Sherman, so like we can't actually like
Yeah,
fault
but
the Sherman on it.
Yeah, but the engine type wasn't the same.
Yeah, but that doesn't make the engine more flammable. They
Yes,
say
because
that
the protection, the armor on the engine itself is shit if that's airplane. Because you make
no armor on an engine.
no, but the thickness of the engine itself, because for airplane that's less thicker to have less weight logically.
Not really, because it's a radial engine. It's thick as fuck.
Not always radial, but in a way, yes.
Alright, let's just continue.
Or
Go ahead.
we need a tank that can move very fast to exploit a breakthrough. So we can't have real heavy armor because that would slow it down.
No,
That seems reasonable.
no, but the armor was kept relatively low because of the weight for the cranes, not because the tank needed to be. That's probably between. But that's not worth it. That's not.
I think they're getting confused with like the British cruiser tanks because the Sherman was classified as a cruiser tank in the British
Yeah,
service.
That's just a mixed up of words. That's not worth a shot.
We'll have just enough armor for what we think we need.
Yeah.
The job
okay.
of a Sherman tank maintenance engineer was a grisly one.
We had to clean the tanks out. It's a terrible job to clean out a tank with the
This webcam
head
is
shot
shit.
off and the arms and legs dismembered. It's just awful. And we had to put
Yeah,
them
sure.
inside the tanks to get the bodies out and wrap them up in a tarp, and then we put them on side. And the tank crews knew that when they got in that tank and went to battle, if they got hit, they were going to be in bad shape.
Like any other tank.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call that shot worthy.
Knocked
No.
out,
That's not
sent
shot
back to repair, and then they came back.
Well, that's a Jumbo 76.
Yeah,
got
that's
into
the
a
same.
tank that
Yeah,
had
that's in
just
Cologne.
been freshly painted to cover over the blood stains.
Can't they just
mean, you
clean the bloodstains?
yeah, you just put water on them and
Water and
there.
soap gets rid of the blood pretty easily.
They're like, we have too much paint, let's just not wash it.
Alright,
Just
but-
paint over it.
Okay, but this is like general stupid. It's not like Sherman related
Nah,
stupid.
no,
so
that's
let's
not
just
worth
let
a
it
shot either.
that had obvious
Yeah.
patches in it from where the mechanics had plugged the holes. They knew what they were going up against. They knew they were outclassed. They knew that if they ran up against a Tiger or a Panther tank, they were in a lot of trouble.
Yes, they
Yeah.
were.
Yeah, okay. If they run up
Yeah,
against a
that's the big
Panther
thing.
or a Tiger tank.
If they do.
But that didn't happen that much, so
It
yeah.
happened for a Sherman. It happened 2 times between V-Day and D-Day. Well, yeah. 2
No,
times.
you got
tiger?
the.
A tiger?
A Tiger. 2 times.
No.
2 times. A Sherman.
Yeah, Tiger, not King Tiger. They all encountered Tiger 2s a lot in the Battle of the Bulge.
Yeah, dude, the
Not
tigers were not 2 times, like, more.
The
Really
Tiger
fucking
1.
more.
We're talking about Tiger 1. 2 times.
Yeah. They met.
Tiger
They
1,
encountered.
Between
they
D-Day
saw a lot
and
in-
V-Day, Steven Zaloga counted 2 times a Tiger met. a
Wait,
Sherman.
hold.
One
on,
guy,
hold.
one guy, but that doesn't mean other crews saw tigers.
No, Zaloga is a historian. He's not a crewman.
Yeah, but there's no way they saw only 2 tigers in Normandy. There was like more, like
Yeah, you're not
60,
you're not
70.
talking about British tanks. You're talking about American tanks.
American units, and also but I'm pretty sure that didn't they also fight tigers in Cologne, or is this talking about the time where they traded shots?
No,
Because there were tigers in Cologne,
No,
and there were
tanks
Shermans in Cologne.
There was more tigers in Caen against British than Americans, since most of them were in Caen.
But I'm just talking about the 2 official times that we know for sure. An American Sherman
Yeah, sure. In that way,
fought
yes.
against a Tiger 1.
Also,
For
Battle
sure.
of Aracor.
Yeah, Aracor. Yeah, Aracor was a.
Like, okay, there were. I don't think there were tigers, but there were like.
No, there were
200
there were
pan-
tigers. There were a very small amount of tigers, but some were taken out by Bazooka Charlie, and not a Sherman.
Sure.
But like 20 Shermans against 200 like lost versus
It's-
200 Panthers.
It's about that 25 Shermans for like 250 Panthers, and the
Yeah, but
Sherman
most
won.
of them break down.
No. This was during combat, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
they're in combat. Yeah, the Battle of Aracor. I made a video on Aracor actually, and it's a very interesting battle. But
How much?
Oh,
Panthers?
actually, Aracor doesn't count because the crews were untrained. Oh.
I mean, the Panther
mean-
is supposed to be invincible.
Yeah, but the crew preparation was pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, it's. Oh,
And
fuck
also,
me.
the Americans just had better tactics.
No, dude, they fucking ran. What do you mean?
Oh, I think there was a moment when a Sherman in Normandy actually ran the Tiger into knocking it out.
Yeah, I saw that story as well. But
It's
I mean,
like, fuck the gun is down, fucking ram him.
but don't forget that American tactics are based on KO.
Oh no,
So
not that quote again.
But
And the Americans know how to use chaos, so it works.
in a way, yes, because they were like, let's go attack there and not tell really HQ, but let's tell the result to HQ. That's what they did, and that's why it worked so well, because
I mean,
they
actually
took the initiative.
factually speaking, like the Americans were way less aggressive than other contemporary armies, and one of the reasons that a lot of the and to quote a German's account from the Normandy campaign, they were actually surprised that the Americans took so long to reach Paris, whereas like the Russians,
The American
reached
never
there,
reached
would-
Paris
The
itself.
Americans did reach Paris, but they led the French first.
Yeah, the French literally went straight into enemy line to reach Paris first.
Yeah. but
There
like
were-
again, like considering how long Operation Overlord was, like the Germans were surprised that the Americans didn't
2
reach
months.
Paris in 1 week because they were previously fighting the Russians who were more aggressive.
Dude,
in-
the Russian
in the
didn't fucking
operational
care. The Russian were like, let's put men and see if it works, and it did because they literally rushed. fucking 2 or 3
No,
armies.
wrong.
Dude.
Okay, but like, okay, now
can you
this
guys-
is not on topic.
Can you guys tell me if the stream is working? Apparently, there's a lag. There's something wrong.
Hold. Wait, is there
Maybe
a
there
lag?
is.
Okay, no, never mind. It's my the internet just went out on my other computer.
But the tactics are really different, and literally, I think what did the most of the part of the American were foreign contingents into American armies, like Polish, French.
The Polish were not.
I
in
think the
American
Polish
army.
were part of the British administration.
Yeah, and the French too.
Mostly, but there was some in US.
And also, okay, but what again, like what I was saying, also the Germans also had a very similar aggressive tactic to the Russians, that also put some emphasis on operational depth, but they were more focused on defeating enemy actual enemy army units rather than logistics and supplies, because the way that because German doctrine originates from Prussian doctrine, and the Prussians were surrounded by more powerful neighbors, so their main tactic in war, their main strategy in war was to defeat the enemy at a tactical field and negotiate a peace, whilst before
was
the
no
enemy could
negotiating.
mobilize.
Americans said it clearly at Tehran. They literally said no surrendering, no trade,
But-
literally until the end.
Yeah, but that was where Nazi Germany differed. Their strategic aims were different from that of Prussia.
All right, let's just.
Nazi Germany wanted to like full
Shall we
conquest.
just continue the video?
Yes, continue the video. It's like 12 minutes and take 1 hour. And it's my fault.
And we have 2 videos to watch because I worried.
Okay.
I really want to watch the comparing of the tiger and the panther.
That's all I can say.
All right, go.
We just did not understand what we were doing. It's a great tragedy.
That is wrong. Take a shot for that. Come on.
No.
Yeah,
meant-
they completely.
It's wrong. The Americans knew what they were doing.
Okay, in that way, I thought he was talking about the dead, taking out the dead of the Sherman and be like, oh shit.
No. They were saying like, oh yeah, the Americans were not knowing what they were up against.
No, they knew, but they were like, let's fucking do it.
No. They knew what they were up against. The guns were
Yeah,
made to do the
yeah.
job. They did the job and they won the war.
And also, like, logistics,
only-
especially in America's case, is super important. Because,
Okay, let's
like,
be
everything has
clear.
to be transferred across an ocean.
Let's be clear, America didn't win the war.
No, the Americans did not win the war
Okay,
single-handedly.
Americans did not win the war alone, but
Most
I
of
would
the
wager,
job-
I would wager they could have. They certainly had the industrial output.
Yeah.
It would have just taken longer.
The Americans alone had more fuel than the rest of the world had. Alone.
Oh,
Just.
Nah,
It
not really.
depends. If you're talking about modern day world with Abu Dhabi and things like that, yeah, sure. But if we talk about World War II, you gotta take
Russia.
Russia did not have the fuel that the Americans
Caucasus, Jesus fucking Christ,
had. Yeah,
dude.
cases doesn't
The
have.
thing itself was 70% of the production of petrol. What the fuck you mean?
Bullshit. Because I know
For
the Americans.
For
never-
USSR itself, not mondially. Like,
Anyway,
not your...
let's just take a shot.
Yeah, sure. I need to pee though. Let's go.
Let's go.
Moskau, wir have the Gläser an die Wand. I need to go pick that up.
Oh my fucking god!
What?
Sherman M4A4 76mm gun. Right now, everything works. 30 tons, 63mm of armor, crew of 5.
I'm back. Wait, what the hell? What just happened? I missed what happened. Can you
Yeah,
play that again?
M4A4? 76mm
seven-
gun that can be a 17-pounder, 30 tons, 63mm of armor. That's sort of accurate.
Sloped.
Yes, low.
Crew of 5? Crew of 5?
There was
Yes,
5.
that is right. That is right.
No, 17-pounder. That means it's a Firefly, which means it's a crew of 4.
Oh, Firefly.
Because it's an M4A4, which means it's not an American tank.
No, that's a 76, they say, not a
Yeah,
70
76.
pounder.
The caliber of the 17-pounder was 76mm .2.
Yeah, but they're talking about Americans.
So therefore,
Okay, if
the
it-
76 is not accurate because the M4A4 was not used by the Americans, and even less with the 76.
That was used by Americans,
No,
but they
the
give it to
Americans,
the French because it was shit.
No, the M4A4 was good, but the Americans deemed it too complicated for their needs. So, and the British loved the complexity of it and thought it was amazing. And the British and the Americans gave some to the French too.
Because it was shit.
No, it wasn't.
No, I am pretty sure there were M4A4s with a T23 turret and the 76mm.
There is.
M4A4. M4A4, which means the elongated hull.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Hold
There
up.
isn't. M4A4, 76. That's an M4A3.
Okay, never.
That's an M4A3. That's an M4A1. That's an M4A4 with a long French 75. That's an M4A1 with a 76.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
Yeah, no, the
I
M4A4
was
was not equipped with the
Wait.
T23.
I'm trying to fucking send that shit up. Okay, that's the M4A4 with a 76.
That is a German
Hold up,
gun.
what's that?
That's the 7.
Yeah,
that
that
is-
is most def.
That is not. And no, that's an M4. That's an M4A6, which is not an M4. That's not an M4A4.
Ah, fuck! I look so stupid now. Okay, anyways, continue.
It's literally M4A4. It
Do you know
says.
what differentiates an M4A4 to an M4?
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Elongated hull. You
Yeah.
have no idea if that's an elongated hull. Let's just.
Was there any M4A4 with VHS? HVSS?
Probably a prototype, but on paper, no.
Okay, I'm not sure if this is real, but like I saw this picture that was supposed to be an Israeli attempt at making the Sherman lower.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. It's so fucking bad. But yeah, on paper, the M4A4 never received the American 76.
Alright, just continue, whatever. I'm not taking a shot for this. This is just human error. I'll pass it up to that. Hello?
Yeah.
Is this the video? Was that the video just like fucking up?
There you go.
That noise, it was like
Yeah, no.
It was
That's,
just-
that's
camera roll.
an old sound video thing.
yeah.
That's the projector sound.
Why is it so slow though?
Yeah, the ping is pretty
Alone
fucking
Panther,
bad.
oh, that's the Cologne.
Oh, that's the Cologne battle. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, they will show you the commander who lost his knee and fucking like,
Panther.
yeah, sure.
Wait, 120. Hold up. No. I'm pretty sure
No,
that's
they-
wrong.
That's
used
the
it-
effective thickness. That's the effective thickness.
That's the
Effect-
effective. Yeah, but then, like on the Sherman one, they said they used the.
Yeah,
used
they
the
use
raw
the
thickness.
the slope armor
So
and the
it's
Sherman and the
unfair to
effective.
say.
Yeah,
So it's unfair for the Germans to use their effective thickness, and it's a logical fallacy to compare the
Yeah, but it
effective
doesn't
thickness
work
versus
shot, but
the actual thickness.
Yeah, that's
that-
not fair. Should we?
that's not fair.
That's a
No,
shot.
we
That's a
already
shot.
took one.
That's a shot.
No, that. Oh
It
fuck!
is-
No,
it
no,
is.
no,
It is. It's completely biased.
no. But no. This is not a part of the documentary. Obviously, this was edited in by the person who uploaded it.
You think?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
The Sherman
too bad.
directs hit from the Panther. Yeah, we all. I'm just gonna skip that because I kind of.
I think I don't think this is a part of the original documentary.
That was a video taken on the internet that I saw. They took him and put it on the commentary apparently.
Pershing 90 Ford engine.
Yeah, 100 millimeter armor, but slow.
Yeah, they're using the what do you call it, the actual thickness of the American tanks and the effective thickness of the German
Yeah,
tank. That's
they do.
unfair. But again, this is probably like a.
It's to show like the bias or something, but
Panther
that was on the
started and
video
fired
itself.
on.
Okay,
Yeah.
can we skip this? We've all seen this before.
Yeah.
It's just the same thing, but with annotations.
Yeah, that's it. All right.
Ooh,
Second video.
that was the documentary. Wow. Can we take a break so I can go take a piss?
Yeah, just go take a piss. That has to be one of the worst documentary I've ever seen in my life.
Oh no, I've seen worse twins to 9/11 terrorism. That's the worst.
Wait, why
Let's
did you
not
just end
talk
the
about
stream?
9/11, please.
Why did you end the stream?
I did not end the stream.
Yes, you did.
No,
On
no.
Discord, at least.
Oh no, it's because I closed. You scared the shit out of me. I'm just gonna
Look at
restart it.
that, look at
I'm
that,
just
look
gonna
at that,
restart
look
this.
Look at this beautiful.
Oh god, this is. Oh god.
Look at that ass. Look at that big ass.
Yeah.
I mean, like.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna show you a real ass. Oh fuck me, Jesus Christ.
Bam 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 bam
fuck.
ba dun dun da 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 Raspitali Abloni Iglushi Papali Tumani Nadri Koi Vihadi La Nabre Katusha Na visto Tibereg na krutoi Vihadi la pesni zavadila Para stepno gosiza ga arla Pratavo kotorola jubila Pratavo kimpis ma beregla.
Hey, you want to see a nice ass? That
The
ass.
fuck is that? Is that wait? Hold on. Turn
an-
around. Oh, it's a Sherman.
It's an easy 8. I'm
Sherman is
very.
gay.
I'm actually very proud of that model. Actually, that's honestly.
Sherman
my-
is.
Yeah, Sherman is gay.
Okay.
Like, who likes the Sherman? Honestly, imagine like.
I didn't mean gay as a bad thing. Being gay is fucking super fucking based.
Yeah, imagine not being gay.
Okay, hold on.
Alright.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna say that in my
model.
opinion, I think that the T-34-85. I prefer the T-30. I think the T-34-85 over the Sherman.
You mean
Mainly
like,
because
you? What do you mean, like in
Because-
combat or?
Because like conceptually, like the Sherman was still an old tank. It used bogey transmission. I mean, bogey suspension. It was still kind of high. It's ultimately like a part of the legacy of the M2, and there is like a certain limit you can upgrade the M2 chassis into. Whereas the T-34 was a lot more modern in the sense that it used individually sprung road wheels, a combined power and a
but
combined power
the
plant.
T-34, there's no like discussion about it. Was a death trap. Was an actual death trap. And
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
1.80
Unless,
out of 1.80.
okay.
1.80.
It depends.
Yeah.
It depends on like where you get. Like, okay, I will admit that the hull was a death trap, but the turret was.
No, the turret
serviceable.
was a normal turret. That's not
Oh.
the thing. But ergonomics of the T-34, well, just how it was made overall, the Sherman was much better made than the T-34.
Yeah. Well, okay, yes. Yeah, I do recognize it, but I'm just saying that the reason I prefer the T-34-85 is because
it's a more modern
conceptually
design.
more modern.
Yeah, it's a more
Yeah,
modern design,
conceptually
but it's
more modern.
not a better vehicle.
But it's very but the ergonomics are very bare bones. But I will say, it has better ergonomics than the Panther. It actually did have better ergonomics than the Panther.
The Panther just sucks.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to see like look Shermansimulator.com. The turret pops out because
I'm back.
the ammo is detonated, even though it has wet storage and shit.
J'ai jamais autant pissé de ma vie.
Hey. What's the other guy's name? Gloo.
What?
Well, what's his online? Okay, anyways, do you want to see the best tank of the war? Gloo.
What?
Do you want to see the best tank of the war?
I don't.
Too bad,
B1 Beast. B1 Beast. A35. Oh, yikes, no.
No, it was the
Actually,
first
you know
MBT.
what?
The Panther was the first MBT.
You know what?
Yeah,
That's
well-
funny because the French used it and they said it
Yeah.
was fucking shit.
Yeah, I know. The French literally used the Panther longer than the Germans.
Twice
and
as
they
long.
and like you can't give the excuse that German Panthers were bad because they couldn't support it logistically. Well, the French used them longer, and you can't give them that logistics excuse.
And you want to hear something funnier? We didn't want to send our Panther to Indochina because we were worried that it will fucking break down in the middle of the jungle. And we didn't want to give to the Viet Minh a 75 turret.
That's actually funny.
Yeah, that's fucking bullshit.
All right. Shall we listen to the another video?
Let's fucking go.
All right. Oh, this one is
Might be
25
my
minutes.
last one though.
Yeah, it's gonna be the last one too for the stream. It's
Sure.
Tiger versus Sherman. A fair comparison.
Let's laugh.
Wait, did it actually say a fair comparison?
No. Imagine if it did. All right, let's go.
During the Second
55
World War,
Tiger.
one of the greatest military clashes to take place was between these two mighty tanks, the American Sherman and the German Tiger.
At least they called it
These
mighty.
two
Yeah, at least they gave it that. It's the mighty
Yeah.
Sherman.
monsters went head-to-head in the D-Day landings in some of the most brutal battles the world had ever seen. Only one tank could be the winner. Which would it be?
Sherman, obviously.
Sherman.
Le Mao. That editing though.
On June 6, 1944, the Americans, British, and their allies launched the D-Day landings on the northern coast of France. They fought bravely together against the common German enemy. The Allies' objective
forgot the
to gain a precious
Canadians.
foothold
They said the Germans and their allies.
Yeah,
the allies.
into
Wait, hold on.
Nazi
Did they say
occupied
Americans and the British only, or the Americans,
The Americans,
and their allies?
the Americans, the British, and their allies.
Oh, right, fuck.
Europe.
Okay, never mind. I'm
With the coast secured, more hard work lay ahead. Allied forces,
That is
led by
sick.
Sherman tanks, would still have to punch their way through German defenses in France, Belgium, and Holland on their way to Berlin.
Sherman is still a boomer tank.
Around
The
every
T-34
corner,
is a
in every
millennial,
orchard, and in every
and the
hedgerow,
T-55 are
the
the
terrifying
Zoomers.
Tiger tank was lying in
Oh wait! Shut up.
Yo, that's,
Belgium.
That's a remake.
Holland on their way to Berlin. But around every corner, in every orchard, and in every hedgerow, the terrifying Tiger tank was lying in
Every
wait.
hedgerow.
In every hedgerow,
Every.
every
literally every
hedgerow, there was a tiger
I'm
tank.
pretty sure that the Stugs were more dangerous in ambush than the.
All right, is that shot worthy though?
No, dude, come on. That's just
I
They
would've-
said, that's
every hedgerow. Come on, you know that can be possible.
I mean,
dude.
it's a natural exaggeration. People do that all the time to make the
Yeah.
story sound more sexy. So I'll give it a pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Aiming to stop the Allied forces in their tracks.
Oh, that's a very nice tiger sight. Just so you guys know, 88 millimeter KWK 36 sight. That is the sight of a wait. Where the fuck is it?
There's none.
Wait.
Just write 88 millimeter sight.
Bro, what the fuck? That's not it either.
That's almost it. But there
That's
was like kind
not
of
it at all. That's it. That is the 88 millimeter sight. That's not it.
Yeah, but do you think they will fucking put effort in that? I don't think so.
I mean, they use real Shermans.
But real Shermans aren't that rare.
Yeah, but I mean, you still have to have them. He missed.
That's special effects, though.
He missed him. Why is
Touch
it
the
burning?
ground. Touch the tracks first.
The German Tiger was a landmark in
Tiger
Nazi
131.
military hardware. It was first unveiled on Hitler's 53rd birthday in 1942.
Wait. Did he say
That's true.
53rd?
The German Tiger was a landmark in Nazi military hardware. It was first unveiled on Hitler's 53rd birthday.
53rd birthday.
No, that's not true because he was born in 1899. So he was 43 in 42.
Hitler birthday.
You see? 88. Oh, actually, yeah. Okay, that's true.
53 years old?
Yeah, 53.
I mean, like,
Okay.
Oh, 53. That's actually accurate. Holy fuck.
Okay, so yeah.
okay, now Nomad has to take a shot in punishment.
Oh, fuck
Take it.
off.
Yeah.
No, take it. You're drinking like 23. Everyone's drinking 40. It's just fair.
Alright, I'm gonna take one because I thought he was born in 99 and not 89. Oh, 99 was actually General de Gaulle, that's why. I think.
Alright. See ya, boys.
Birthday in 1942. And on the Führer's directive, it was to be bigger, heavier, and more deadly than any tank ever made.
That's the actual directives.
That's the Eastern Front, but whatever.
The German Tiger weighed 56 tons, and at the time was equipped
Wait. How? Wait, look.
The German Tiger weighed 56
What the fuck is that?
That's the Tiger 1.
No. That's
tons.
not a thing. Have
Yeah,
you
that's
seen
the
the
Tiger one.
mantlet? Have you seen the mantlet?
Because of the image quality.
And at the
that's
time,
it.
No.
was equipped
That
with the
thing was
largest gun to be
disgusting.
fitted to a mass-produced tank. With its sheer
That's
size and
Maybe that's
devastating
something
firepower,
with that
it
turret.
soon took on a mythical status among enemy Allied crews.
I looked upon it as something indestructible, and if it was everywhere you went, if you passed a wood on your flank, say 1,000 yards away, you'd wonder what was lurking in there.
Probably a Sturmgeschütz.
The fact was, it was a Tiger which was dominant in crews' minds. I'm sure people saw Tigers when they were there.
That's true. That's true.
I mean,
That's accurate.
I don't know, man. You see a
I mean, like-
Panzer IV at 1,000 meters away, you're gonna yell
It
Tiger.
does look. Yeah. Because like it's got the same like box
it's
tank
sort of
appearance.
the shit.
They didn't talk about like seeing those. They talked about the fear of just the tank itself.
No, they said it was a Tiger. Factually, it was.
Oh,
a
No. They were. It just said that they were worried.
Yeah,
Not-
he
Okay.
said
that there
about the
was-
fear of it.
Yeah.
If he sees you, you haven't got a chance, have you?
Yeah.
If he sees you and you don't see
But
him,
dude,
then
the editing could make them say anything anyway.
Yeah, it's all.
You see
contextual.
him, you still haven't got a chance.
If you see him, you still had got a chance. Yeah, that's true.
hey guys, guess what?
What?
What if an IS-2 sees a tiger before the tiger sees it?
I think the Tiger is getting liquefied.
I don't know, depends.
An IS-2
I mean, like,
has
even-
122 millimeters that has twice the
Even with
penetrating
an
power of
18,
the armor.
it's gonna concuss the crew.
Yeah, but if he missed and the tiger sees it, depends on. Always depend on the.
That's very hard to miss. A Tiger is very hard to miss, though.
You never
Hey,
know.
hey, please calm down with the fat shaming. Some people are fat because of economic circumstances.
Sure.
Because of the legends surrounding this beast of a tank, Allied crews soon came to fear its ominous angular shape
That's
and
true.
looked for it everywhere.
But it's
That
not
almost one
angular, it's fucking square.
Is that a shot worthy, though?
No, I don't think so. Like, I guess, like, you...
It's not. But I mean, yeah, the Allied crew feared the Tiger.
Okay,
That is accurate.
They fear it so much that they see it everywhere, literally.
Yeah, it's like they see a Panzer IV, Tiger.
That's why they claim it was a Tiger for Panzer IV kills.
Yeah.
Some did.
Saw a square shape in the orchard, and we said automatically that may be a Tiger. Let's not beat about the bush.
That's
and I
accurate.
fired. Very good first shot. And there was a huge explosion of splinters, and we realized we'd shot up one of the farmers' outside toilets.
Oh, and he's eight. Oh, yes!
But that's a Korean War.
At the same time, the Americans had been working on a design of their own.
I mean, like, they were
The
using
Army
the same tanks anyways.
needed a versatile tank, which would ultimately...
No, that's a World War II one. I can tell you
No,
by the
because
engine. It's an M42, actually.
lead the Allied
That's an
assault in the
M42.
planned D-Day landings. It was a vast improvement on Allied tanks that previously had been built. It was
Wait,
called
can
the
you go
M4
back? I didn't hear it.
The tracks are two separate links.
Yeah, that's an Easy 8. That's just an Easy 8.
Yeah, but Korean War are two separate. World War II
Well,
or
it
one
depends.
track.
That's the I don't know. I don't remember the name, but this type of trucks. I know which one you're talking about. It was used in 1945.
Yeah, but that was either late war or Korean.
It's anyway. This is an M4A2 and not an M4A3, so that does. That's
mother
not
is
a
an
tank
M4A2.
that was used during the war.
The Americans had been working on a design of their own. The Army needed a versatile tank, which would ultimately lead the Allied assault in the planned D-Day landings. It was a vast improvement on Allied tanks that previously had been built. It was called the M4, or as crews came to know it, the Sherman.
Yeah.
It's a vast improvement and it's very versatile.
I mean, it's
My
not hard
first
to do
impression of
better
the
than
Sherman,
infantry.
I thought was brilliant because the maneuverability of it, and as a driver, it had such a wonderful compartment, controls were good, and I honestly, my first impression, I couldn't fault the Sherman, really. I was very impressed with it.
Yeah.
The Sherman quickly became the tank chosen for mass production and used by all Allied forces, the Americans, Canadians, British, and eventually, even the Russians. And when on June 6, 1944, the Allies needed a tank for the D-Day landings, there was nothing better. The Sherman, trusted by crews and infantry alike. That was...
This documentary.
They're gonna talk about the DD fucking version that sank so much.
No. Right now it's fucking accurate.
Now.
It says the Sherman was trusted, which it was.
And it should have.
I hope they won't talk about the DD gear that literally
I don't think that's
sank.
the point of it, though.
Was until it came into contact with the German Tiger.
It did. Hey there.
But
They
I mean,
just blew it.
In that point, they are talking about every allied nation. So I mean, yeah, sure.
I mean, the Tiger was met in North Africa, not in Normandy.
By the British, yes.
Which is
But
no. The Americans, I believe.
no, they're talking about every nation right now. Every
but I mean,
allied.
What they said is
Day landings, there was nothing better. The Sherman, trusted by crews and infantry alike. That was until it came into contact with the German Tiger.
Until it came into contact with the German Tiger. They never said American or anything. They just said until they met the German Tiger, which was met.
Okay. I don't, but I don't think it's shot worthy.
No, it's not shot worthy, but it's
just keep playing it.
Of course, we didn't know then what the Germans had, really.
No, but I was going to say, I don't think then I knew anything about tigers
Well, no,
at that stage.
They didn't tell us much about the Tiger.
No, they didn't, until we saw this tiger, which had been captured. And it had 20 to 25 shell marks on it, where it hadn't penetrated. And then, of course, when you saw other tanks, other Shermans burn in front of you, you know, sort of not your confidence about it.
And I used to count the graves, because they were often then just buried behind the tank or somewhere. And you'd see
Did you guys see the what do you call it? That picture of the Soviet tank commander who in 1945 or 44 visited the grave of one of their tank crewmen that died in Poland in 1939?
No.
Oh, that's sad.
I don't think so.
That's.
It's a. Okay, anyways, just keep playing.
Yeah.
So 5, of course, they'd all gone. And that's really when my confidence began to slip a bit.
Was the Allied Sherman inferior to the Tiger?
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
And did the Tiger's prowess really live up to its fearsome reputation?
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
A contest like this would be judged on 3 main factors: firepower, armor, and mobility.
Wrong. They forgot logistics.
And ergonomics. They forgot ergonomics too. That's
Ergonomics are gay.
Ergonomics.
Wait, did the Tiger have a turret basket?
Yes, it did. The Tiger did have a turret basket.
Okay, basket.
But the Tiger was extremely cramped because it has an 88mm gun.
88's not
That's
that bad.
just not fair. That's not just a fair comparison because the Tiger wins in every way.
Except mobility, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not meant for quarter combat.
Yeah, it's not made for urban combat either. So I think I think that'd be shot worthy, honestly.
Not
Yeah,
really.
actually, no, yes. The fact that they do that stupid like 3-category firepower, armor, and mobility, that is pretty cringe.
Yeah, that's shot worthy. That's a shot.
Okay, hold on. Let me just take a shot. Okay, hold on. I need to go pee.
Go ahead.
We'll wait for you.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, tomorrow's gonna be fun.
No.
No, tomorrow is not gonna be fun.
No, tomorrow is gonna be fun. I don't mind it. I don't have hangover.
Nah,
So, yeah.
I'm not drunk. Well, I'm not drunk at all. But
You sure? Says the drunk guy. Always do. I'm not the one.
fuck, man, my fucking headphones. Okay, I might be slightly, you know, having my head turn. I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk. One thing for sure is that drinking this amount of alcoholic beverage when you're not very tolerant towards alcohol. About this much? I don't know. I drank about a half of it. Almost a half of it. That just came out of nowhere. All right, let's place the bets. What the documentary is gonna say? Firepower. Firepower Tiger, mobility Tiger, armor Tiger. What's up, Window? How we doing? Yeah, I know, but it's a fucking History Channel thing. Yeah, but yeah, but I know, but the 42 armor is the same as the 45. That's the thing. The Sherman, I got probably 2 millimeters of effective thickness more with the yeah, it did, but less. The later Sherman had more armor thickness. So the Easy 8 and the Mark II, the basic Mark II, the first ones have about the same armor level of armor. You know what? We're gonna do a very documentary-like way to find out which one is the best. We're gonna do in the documentary game War Thunder, and we're gonna find out. We are. A ton of. It actually works. It's actually. Man, perhaps not the penetration wise, but the armor, like just the armor thickness thing, is actually pretty accurate. It's just mathematics. It's just maths. All right, that's a Mirage. Oh, that's a nice decal. All right, let's see. M4 Sherman. Let's take the basic. Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna just stream. Okay, great. Effective thickness. This is the M4, which has the early sloping, which is about 60 degrees. Armor. Right now, dead on. It's 83. Yeah, that's the direct angle. That's right there. Not. Okay. Against ammunition. Okay, let's select the Tiger. The Tiger. Tiger H1 Panzergranate. That's 99 millimeters of effective thickness. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a direct kill, of course. But yeah, like it says, equivalent protection. No, right there. That's not added. No, that's not added armor. That's just the same. That's the same plate. That's the exact same plate. And the equivalent protection is about 106. That's 106 against this armor. Now let's try the Tiger. Let's just do it normal armor. About 85 millimeters of effective thickness. Let's use the late war all, which is about 86, 87, or anything. Between 86 and 87. So it's about the same armor thickness. Let's see the Tiger 1. The Tiger 1, which is... that's not it. Yeah. Customization. There you go. 103. This tank weighs 52 tons. The other one weighs 30 tons. It's barely a difference. It's 10 millimeters of it's less than 10 millimeters of difference. No, never mind. Yeah, I'm not there anymore. That's less than 20 millimeters of difference. That's nothing. Of an IS-2? Oh, so you mean an IS-52? Sherman gun? Yeah, that's not going to cut it. That's simply not going to cut it. On paper, it should be. Yeah. Boom. Penetrating hit. 100 meters away. That's point blank. Same thing. $600 it won't. It's not gonna cut it, except if you use the M42. No, it's not. It's because you have the HVAP, which is called a APCR. 500. Bam. Penetrating shot. Boom. Bye bye. 600. Bye bye. That's a Yeah, that's a penetrating hit. Yeah, but still, it penetrates. So we have our point. The Tiger and the Sherman actually have similar armor, but have 20 tons of difference between them. No, that's not actually the case. Yeah, like actually in North Africa, most tanks that were put out of combat, like most Tigers that were put out of combat, were just battered into submission by HE shells. They'd select HE shell instead of AP because the sheer noise that an HE shell would do against the armor would just make the ears of the crew bleed, and they would just bail out. You wish! Alright, so we went on a massive tangent, but shall we continue the video? I have an LG phone. They did. They did. Oh, you mean yeah, you mean the long one? Yeah, well, it was still more powerful than the American 76, but it was less powerful than the 17 pounder for sure. And the 75 of the Panther was less powerful than the 17 pounder. That's for sure. The 17 pounder was fucking powerful. Mate, yeah. Well, it's much bigger. It's a much bigger round. The length the yeah, it's the length that changed between both. Anyway, let's continue. That's true. Did they just say it wasn't? Wait. Wait, shut up. It's not an artillery gun. No, it was based on the 1889. I remember, if I remember correctly, the one that was put on the M3 GMC. Yeah. It's based on America. It's based on another 75, but it's not an artillery piece at all. It's not based at all. It's a purpose built. It's So shall we let it slide? Yeah, ideal for interpret. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Do you think that's shot worthy? But I mean, the comparison is fair. It's an 88 compared to a 75. Yeah, no, the case is the case is gonna be the same. The case is always gonna be the same. All right, so let's continue. That's a fair comparison. Yeah, it's an 88. It's a 75. Well, it's not a fair comparison per se because it's an 88 against a 75. But the length of it, yeah, the 88 is much bigger. Yes. Yes, it was. Woo. That is true. That is not true. They never said which way. Because on the side, it can penetrate it over a kilometer away. Yeah, frontally, no. Frontally, no way. Say 60 yards. 60 yards is about a yard is about a meter. Let's it's about the equivalent. Let's say 60 meters. It's a fair comparison. 50 meters. So yeah, it's that's a play of word. That's the thing. Let's just let it slide. No, they didn't. Because it was an American shell. Well, I mean, no, the HVAP was kind of rare, so it was only given to the Americans. So no, they did not receive HVAP, but they had AP, some Fireflies had APDS. Some of them, not all of them, not all of them. Well, the World War II APDS was not unreliable. It's the gun that was. That's because it just stuck into the muzzle brake. Yeah. So that's not the shell itself. It's the gun, the barrel. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Goodwood was an example of Goodwood was an example of the unfairness of. Yeah. So yeah, that's a fair point. In my opinion, that's a fair point. 400. Operation Goodwood. Operation Goodwood, Second World War. Also, by the way, for everybody that says that Wikipedia is not a good source, go fuck yourself. Look at the sources. Just look at the sources. Yeah. Yeah. Casualties. Operation Goodwood. 4,000. Oh, this is armored division. Jackson gave losses of armored division 1,000. Huh. How many tanks were lost though? They're saying British tank losses are 300 to. That's a fuck ton of tanks. Armored division 68. So that's actually accurate. Well, I mean, they never specified which tank it was. It might be M5s. It might be anything. Yeah, that's a ton. That's a very big amount of tanks. Yeah. I mean, our core was an exception for the Germans, not a norm. So it's just fair to compare it. If we can compare the Sherman with our core to the Panther, they can compare the Tiger with the Sherman with Goodwood. Yeah, that's just fair in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's just fair. All right, let's continue. Jesus Christ. Michael Wittman! Michael Wittman fight 10,000 Shermans! I don't remember that. The T-34-85 was the best! Yeah, of course it does. That's not a fair comparison. While there is a Panzer IV and a Sherman are more comparable to the Tiger and a Sherman. No, the armor, the no. The armor was similar, and yeah, exactly. And you gotta go with category, because yeah, I know, but that's just in design. You gotta go with the like. Okay, so you wanna go heavy tank? Let's compare a Pershing to a Tiger one. Yeah, let's come. Let's come. Yeah, but okay, let's go Pershing against the. Yeah, I agree with that. we're talking about we're talking about the firepower right now, and he's comparing a 75 to an 88. Of course, it's not going to be comparable. If you compare a 70, well, okay, then if I'm going to be biased, I'm going to be biased. I'm going to take the 17 pounder, and yeah, but that's the thing. The Sherman had such a big variety of gun. You had a prototype with a 90 mil of with the T26 turret. You have the 17 pounder, the 105, the 76, the 75. Later variants at the 100 and a third of when when the T23 was put into production, a third of the Sherman was produced with the T23 turret because it was deemed useless to sacrifice the infantry, the anti-infantry power of the 75 for the 76. Yeah. Not necessarily, because now they're comparing them on their anti-tank capabilities. When no, we're not doing that. We're just comparing a medium tank that has the same level of armor. That's different. That wait, spare time. You cannot hear. Wait. I think we've got a problem. Spare time. You cannot hear the other guys. Is what you're telling me? No. I'm hearing you. I just want to know if spare time can actually hear you guys. They're super low. Okay, they're super low. I'm just gonna raise you guys up. Discord is 100%. There you go. And hey, there you go. All right. Can you guys talk real fast? Gloo, you're muted. Yeah, I know. Well, I've just put you guys on 200%, and I'm just gonna do this. There you go. That's just weird. But that doesn't change. That doesn't change the fact that you cannot compare a heavy tank doctrine with a medium tank doctrine. And yeah, we're comparing a medium tank to a heavy tank while saying the Sherman has about the same level of armor as the Tiger, which weighs 22 tons more than the. Yeah, I know, but I mean, you cannot, because a heavy tank on its basis will have more firepower than the medium tank because it's like what they're meant to do. But the KV1 wasn't too sloped either. Well, it was, but not too much either. Yeah. Yeah, that's an actual fact that the welds on the sub, but that's not the point. We're comparing the Sherman. Anyway, shall we just continue the video? Always. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just continue this. I mean, it's been fun. It's been very fun. Yeah. We will. Oh, I will too, and I will sleep like a baby. I've drank half a fucking bottle of gin. See ya, man. It's been fun. You're drunk. You're fucking drunk, aren't you? Because I am. I'm completely drunk. Boom! It didn't hit! That's a shot. That is a shot. I'll be honest, I'm legit drunk right now. I'm very drunk. I can still control my actions too, but it's like, let's say I'm perhaps not drunk. I'm just very, very pebbled. If that's a word. Cheers. I'll go for it. That's just a puffer fish. They're just funny puffer fish, funny. You're a fucking terrorist and you must be stopped. That's a Willys Jeep, which is arguably the most sexiest car in the world. And I want a Willys Jeep. If anybody's willing to give me a Willys Jeep, I'll be glad. Fuck your grandpa, give it to me. Fuck. Ooh. That's a shot. Let's see what it does against a 122mm from a D25T cannon. It's gonna liquefy. And that was half the bottle. That's half a bottle, and I have very poor alcohol resistance. Go fuck yourself, because I'm fucking drunk. Alright, shut up. Oh, that's so cringe. Oh, come on. Wait. Shut up. That's a shot. That's an actual shot. The frontal Sherman armor was 3-inch. Not 2. Yeah. So that's an actual shot. That's a very big mistake because there's a massive difference between between 3 and 2-inch. Do you use a shot glass or do you just drink to the bottle? Well, give me a second. There's going to be latence on the fucking stream. Oh yeah, I see your shot glass. You have a very cute shot glass. I just took the one I found. It's a very nice shot glass. New Orleans. Let's not break that thing. Side armor. It said side armor and it's angled. It is. I'm just gonna do something real quick with OBS. There you go. 3 people actually, and we went up to 8 actually, which was pretty cool. But it's kind of late, so that is not. Five people. Hello. Fire! Yeah, of course it did penetrate. Yeah. Yeah, of course it is. That's a shot. That's just a shot. 3% of all American tank crew members, which include M3 Lee, M4 Sherman, M5 Stewart, M3 Stewart, M26 Pershing. 3% of all American crewmen died during the war. That's a massive shot. Like, legit, if you're a tank crew member, you can legit safely say to your family, yeah, I'll be back for Christmas. I'll survive the war. No problem. Hitler. Yeah, Hitler. Like, they go to kill Hitler. It's my fucking hero, man. We really have to watch what we say right now. Yeah, that's true though. He's a massive dick. Honestly. Let's The Sherman engine. Hey, man, Henry Ford's biggest accomplishment was not mass production, but the Sherman engine. Let's just go ahead. That's just sweat farted and it's disgusting. How can you differentiate a 75 to an 88? Honestly, it's just bang. Who? I just want to compare a 75 Pack 40. Okay, so that is the muzzle brake of a Pack 40 gun, okay? KWK 36 Tiger tank gun. Oh, by the way, this gun was put like that in a Panzer IV. And this gun can easily penetrate a Sherman. The Germans. And this is the gun of a Tiger. The muzzle brake is exactly the same. At a distance, this muzzle brake and this muzzle brake are exactly the same. How can you make difference between both? There is no way you can do it. And a Panzer IV, just for the record, this is a Panzer IV. Wait, no, what the fuck am I doing? I'm so fucking... let's say a Panzer IV-H, which is probably what you're gonna see. This is what you're gonna see at a distance of 1,500 meters compared to this. At 1,500 meters, this looks like a fucking Tiger. I am sorry, man. It's a box. It's just a... Like from a distance, this is a Tiger. I'm sorry. If I'm seeing this, I'm gonna yell, Tiger 12 o'clock, fire at it, boom! Boom! And then the thing goes to flames. Oh, whoops, finally the Tiger is not that bad, isn't it? And then you find a real Tiger and then the shell just bounces off. And you die! So the thing penetrated a yard away from you and yet you survived. Yeah, it's just survival bias. You survived, the thing went a yard away from you. That's less than a meter. And you survived. So it started the ammunition bin. And you survived! Who? Who? Certainly not Michael Whitman! Well, I mean, he literally made his platoon cross an open field in Normandy. where he knew there was Shermans. He knew what a Firefly was. Nicholas Morin. Extremely lucky. No. Yes. You're extremely lucky. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, you repeat that. I fucking missed it. My headphones were unplugged. But that's a shot. Do we agree that's a shot? I'm so fucking... I'm legit drunk. I'm very drunk. A good thing I don't have school tomorrow, because if I had school... Oh, fuck me, Jesus. Yeah, I'm a pussy. I'm removing that helmet. I'm very drunk right now. Wait, what? How is that even possible? A shell goes through one side of a tank and out the other without hitting the crew. That's just survivability, if you ask me. Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Oh, Houston, we have a problem. Oh, fuck me, Jesus. Hello? Hello? Hi! I can hear your voice. What? It's not the crew that has to recover the tank. Is the recovery crew? Yeah, it's terrible. It's war. Not really. Just say that to Michael Whitman, who got his head blown off by a fucking shrapnel. I just want to put the clip where fucking Nicholas Moran says that the tiger was just gonna get battered into submission with HE shell. Moran is a communist puppet that needs to be stopped. Nicholas Moran killed John F. Kennedy. Nicholas Moran used an M1 Garand and not a Carcano to kill JFK. Oh fuck me, I'm holy fuck me, Jesus Christ, I'm drunk. That's a 17-pounder! That's a shot. Can we agree that's a shot? It literally said everything that could resist. Wait. Wait. Let's see what it says. That is not true. I actually made a video like about 2 years ago. Fire! Boom! Goes the tiger! No, it did not! It did not! That's a tiger! Shoot it! Oh! That's a firefly! Yes! It is. It's such an overrated tank. Well, I mean, let's say I'm a Firefly gunner. This is how I turn. This is how I elevate the gun, because it's sideways. So you gotta elevate the gun while going under it, and you know how you recognize a Sherman Firefly guy? He doesn't have eyebrows, he doesn't have hairs until right there, because the gun is so big and massive that the thing just fucking cuts everything under the beret. So the Firefly is super overrated. It did the job, yes, but overall the 76 did a better job overall, and the 90 mil just was that much better. I feel like I went on a rant, and I want to excuse myself because I gotta go take a piss. So I will be right back. And thank you to everyone that's watching this stream right now, seeing me passing from sober to fucking drunk because it's a stupid documentary. I will be right back. Okay, I really need to take a piss, actually. That's Very pressing. Woo! Oh, fuck me, Jesus fucking Christ! Okay, now shut up, we need to watch a video. Okay, can we just finish this 25-minute video, please? Shut the fuck up! That was actually, I'm actually very impressed by the fact that you actually know it by heart in English. You tell me that? Last minute desperate attempt. Do you, my kind sir, think this is worthy of a shot? Like, okay. Oh! It's much more powerful! That's a fact! It's just much more powerful! The 17-pounder was monstrously powerful. Yeah? That's not the full story, but that's pretty much it. Pea shooter! Wait, no, you sound. I want sound. What? The That's not it! It wasn't put into mass production because it was fucking useless. Like legit, you couldn't care less. It's just that. There's not enough Tiger to put a fucking 17 pounder into every tank, but there's enough infantry to do. Do you think that's worthy of a shot? Okay. That's fine by my standards, which are very low right now. No, it won't, because this fucking documentary is biased. It's just stupid. It's stupid. That's it. Oh shit! Oh shit! Is it saying the truth? Well, I mean, the Sherman was faster than the Tiger. That's for sure. My dick. Well, these are medium tanks, so by standard. Yeah, but yeah, can the KV-1S go faster than a much modern Tiger? No, yeah. KV-1 top speed. KV-1S and KV-1 are the same fucking thing. 35 kilometers an hour. $45! You are wrong. You have to take a shot. You do. Take a shot, you fucking bastard. That doesn't change the fact that you need to take a shot. Max speed, 9.2 kilometers an hour in reverse. You take a fucking shot, you fucking pussy. Did you take a shot, you fucking cunt? You did not, because I'm fucking drunk. I did. Oh yes! Wait. Oh fuck! Why did it? 48 kilometers an hour. All right, it's faster. The M4 Sherman is faster. You know what that means? This is accurate. What this documentary is saying is accurate right now. And just right now. Imagine living in Korea! What is the minority in Quebec? The British and the English. I'm just drunk. Yes! It's accurate! This is accurate! Yeah, it's true that the Tiger had a manual hand crank. Like, it's not electric like a Sherman. Like a Sherman could turn the turret on. Like, I know the Sherman had a electric powered steering for the turret, even if the engine was dead. Wait, what? Repeat that. Well, perhaps, but I know the Sherman had like a manual cranking and an electric cranking that was independent from the engine. So there was a. The Panzer IV was electrical until it was changed to manual because of the lack of money. Panzer IV sucks! Panzer IV sucks! Panzer IV sucks! Penis! Not that there's nothing wrong with it or anything. I'm not homophobic. I'm very not. Like it was a bad thing! Are you drunk? I am! I am definitely drunk! Oh fuck, there's saliva on my microphone, which is not a good thing because it can, like, shortcut the thing and destroy it. Boom! Anyway, let's continue the documentary. Brrr. Yes! True! That's an M3 Lee! That's an M3 Lee! That is actually true. Wait, did it say Ford engine? Yes! That is true! "36 hours? Changing the transmission was probably the worst thing to change. Took 2 hours. Changing the engine was fucking amazingly fast. Just take it off. Put it back." Thank you! At least give us that! Do you have headphones on? Yes! My lord! A complex, over-engineered vehicle! Put your headphones on, you fucking bitch! Shh. Shout out to the guy that's still watching and entering our stuff. Because honestly, if I was a viewer, I would have Alt F4 the fuck out of here and probably report the stream for drunkenly saying stupid shit. This is accurate. Wait, did it left? Bruh, I'm alone. Yeah, I think it's more than enough the time to end the stream. We had enough. So I'm gonna end the stream. Y'all can do whatever the fuck you want with the video, whatever. It's been very fun though.